pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner. Steck makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Tuesday evening from the Raider Dome in Tower City. This is Region 1 Volleyball tonight on yourliveevent.com between the Kindred Vikings and alongside the Maple River Raiders. And welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show. I'm Chase Miller. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Get a free quote started today by going online at IrieInsurance.com. It's the Kindred Vikings who are 3-2 in Region 1 play and 12-11 on the season, going up against the Maple River Raiders who sit at 9-9 so far on the season, and also 3-2 in the region. As of tonight, they are tied for 6th out of 12 teams in the Region 1, standing at 3-2. So a win here this evening could vault you up maybe to a 5 spot. A loss here could drop you maybe as far all the way down to 8 or 9, barring on some of the other outcomes here tonight. The Kindred Vikings won 5 straight matches, including 5 of 6 in the Lisbon Enderlin tournament, where they were dubbed consolation champs. They lost to Edgeley Column Montpelier, but beat Barnes County North, Bowman County twice, Lisbon JV Midway Minto as well. The Vikings head to the Shields Invite in Fargo on Friday with matches against Valley City, Sioux Falls, Washington, and West Fargo Cheyenne on Friday here for Kindred. While for the Maple River Raiders, they too were in the Lisbon Enderlin tournament. They went 3-2, beating Hankinson, White Shield, and Kidder County, losing to Wymer, Lidgewood, and Ellendale. After tonight for the Raiders, another Region 1 contest as they travel to Tri-State on Thursday, and then they make their way to the Langdon tournament. That'll be on Saturday. Still to come on our Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll hear from Coach Karina Ashburn from the Kindred Vikings, and we'll hear from Craig Poole of the Maple River Raiders as well. Take a look at a busy night across Region 1 volleyball. All 12 teams in action tonight. That and more still to come. And also, congratulations goes out finally to Minnesota Twins fans and the Twins for the first time since October 5th of 2004. The Minnesota Twins won a playoff game, defeating the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1. Royce Lewis with 2 home runs and all 3 runs batted in for the Minnesota Twins. So we'll talk about that a little bit as well. But first, we'll take a quick break. When we come back after this, we'll continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show with our Coach's Corner. Coach Ashburn and Coach Poole are around the corner here on yourliveevent.com.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As we continue on our pregame show here tonight from the Raider Dome in Tower City, it's the Kindred Vikings going up against the Maple River Raiders. Joining us now is Karina Ashburn here, head coach for Kindred. And coach, able to go 5 out of 6 matches down at the Lisbon Enderlin Invitational Tournament this past weekend. I remember talking with you last week with Oak, saying we still had a couple players out with some injuries. You're getting pretty much the full squad back. But before we talk about that, how was Saturday down at that Lisbon Enderlin Invitational, rack up some wins here over the weekend?
It was definitely a great experience for the team, a moment to work on our chemistry and figure out what works for us. We've got a lot of things going on with our rotation, having 3 of our previously injured players back in the rotation. So it's been a lot of competition at practice, and this weekend just proved to show that we have a lot of things, or a lot of girls out there who just have a really good arsenal, and it's going to be tough to decide who goes where.
Let's talk about that competition. That's always a good thing, right? Iron sharpens iron, and hopefully it's a blessing in disguise a little bit with those injuries, but now that you're getting the rotation back, how much chemistry needs to be built after, okay, this is what we thought we had, then all of a sudden we lost it, now we're kind of gaining it back. How much are you going to see that here throughout the next couple matches here, Karina, in terms of chemistry?
Our chemistry is pretty strong, regardless of them being on and off the court. They have a really strong bond, which kudos to them, because not a lot of teams can do that. And so they're just really great friends off the court, which helps them on the court.
Avery Ammerman, she had a really nice weekend down in Enderlin. What did you like from her performance down there?
She did a really nice job at the net, blocking-wise. She's very much a threat, and she is very good at reading what's happening. So she can pick a hitter off, and she can know when they're tipping before she even goes up to block, and she can draw off the block and make sure that she's making a play for us instead of it being, a tip off the block that somebody else has to go dive for. She's just really good at reading the situation, and she does really well in the front row.
What do you want to see from your team tonight here in a warm gym? I know it's October, but it's still 70, 80 degrees outside, which means the Raider Dome's even a little more warmer than that. But what do you want to see your team here tonight against Maple River?
I want to see the chemistry. I want to see their energy, and I definitely just want to see them working together for a common goal, and that's getting better and preparing for the next match and the region. Like, everything matters here, and we just need to make sure that we're bettering every ball and every contact and every set. So
last thing for you, Karina, we can always talk about this, whether it's September 1st or October 1st or November 1st when it's the last Region 1 match, but now all of a sudden we're starting to see where seed lines are going to be, how high some teams can go, or how far one way up or one way down the standings. So I understand it's just one match, but what would a road win tonight in Tower City mean for this team?
It would mean momentum. It gives us that confidence and that energy that we need coming into the region tournament, like you said. And volleyball is a game of momentum. So getting this win would only just be another track on the railroad to where we want to go.
Coach Ashburn, thanks so much for your time and best of luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Karina Ashburn joining us here on our pregame show. We're back after this from the Raider Dome in Tower City.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here tonight from Tower City, it is Maple River and Kindred for Region 1 Volleyball. Joining us now is Raiders head coach, that is Craig Poole from Maple River. And Craig, just like Kindred, you were down at the Lisbon Enderlin Invitational over the weekend. Let's just talk about that here before we talk about your matchup with the Vikings. Just how did it go from your perspective, where you've had a lot of volleyball here in the last couple of weeks and a ton of tournaments on Saturdays to boot, and you got another one coming up here in Langdon, Craig?
Yeah, it was. You know, we're trying to find our way yet, it seems like sometimes. Sometimes we're on top of it and everything just goes well. But we just got to kind of get through the rough spots. We all of a sudden start to look at each other and when things aren't going so well. But we did have, a really competitive weekend. We did some things very, very well. The last match that we played was a little bit of a letdown mentally, but it was against Wyndmere, and Wyndmere just doesn't make many mistakes. And, they put the pressure on you. And they're a quality program.
Let's talk about your opponent here tonight in Kindred. What's going to possess as a challenge? I know they had a couple of girls that, have maybe been battling some injuries. We'll see if they have a full lineup here tonight, Craig. But what's going to be a challenge against the coach, Karina Ashburn, team that you've gone up against the last handful of seasons here?
They again, Kindred is Kindred. They're usually tough. They've got quality kids. She's got a quality program going. So, and we haven't really seen them much. I've watched some of the film on one of the previous matches, and I think there's things we can do to kind of prepare for it, but they're good. If you're passing and serving, they got a good outside hitter from what I saw. They got a decent middle that's going to be able to put up a nice presence block against Stella's. So we'll just kind of see if we can move her around a little bit and get some clear shots.
I asked Coach Ashburn this when I ask you the same question. You get to this point in October, you're about a month away from postseason, and that means every win or every loss moves you up or down a pecking order a little bit for seed line. So what would a win here in Region 1 against a Kindred Viking club mean for this program here tonight, Craig?
Oh, it'd be great, because I think it's probably been a lifetime since they've been able to, knock off Kindred. And so it would mean a lot. And again, as far as the regional seeding, there's a couple at the top, but then there's going to be a lot in that midpoint, and that's where I think we're at. I'd still want to see us elevating. We've got some challenges again with that Langdon tournament. We got great teams we're going to see up there, so just kind of continue to grow and see what we end up with.
Final thing for you, Craig, before we let you go, what do you want to see from your club here tonight, whether it goes 3 or goes 5 against the Kindred Vikings?
I just want to see an attitude that says, no, we're not going to give up. We're just going to fight through everything. We're going to be on top of it. We're going to be confident, and we're going to make the plays when they need to.
Craig, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck here tonight against Vikings.
Thank you.
Craig Poole, head coach of the Maple River Raiders, will continue on our pregame show after this from Tower City.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
I'm Mandy Laturin. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
As we continue on our Irie Insurance pregame show here today, get the insurance protection you want with the customer service that you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to insurance, that is IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Again, that is IrieInsurance.com. We heard from the coaches, so now what's ahead? The starting lineups and the opening serve here in about 10 minutes or so, about at the top of the hour. But first, let's take a look at the Region 1 standings and the Region 1 contest going into tonight, where we'll get one step closer and find out who and where the teams will be once we get to Lisbon. We will have the Region 1 volleyball tournament a month from now in Lisbon, starting on Monday, November the 6th, right here for all the quarter, semis, third place, and championship on yourliveevent.com. The Region 1 standings, the number 1 overall team right now is Northern Cass at a perfect 7-0 in Region 1 play. Behind them is Waimea Lidgerwood at 5-1 right now. The Warbirds' only loss so far in region play is to Northern Cass. Hankinson sits at 4-1. As they're a game and a half back. Sargent County and Oak Grove are tied for fourth at 4-2, but Oak Grove owns the head-to-head with a 5-cent win at Oak Grove against Sargent County last month. Kindred and Maple River again tied at 3-2, so not only if you win do you get to 4-2, but also you own the head-to-head against your competitor here tonight. Central Cass and Lisbon at 2-3 in Region 1 play. That 8 seed is where they're tied at, and the 8 seed is awfully important. Top 8 seeds from 5 through 8 earn a play-in or first-round home game. If you're 9th or 12, you go on the road. Top 4, you automatically get to the quarterfinals. Central Cass and Lisbon will play on Thursday night in Lisbon on your live event. Tri-State is 10th, followed by Enderlin and Richland. Your out-of-town scoreboard tonight, a good one down in Hankinson. Hankinson looking to pick up another win and get one step closer, being a top 4 seed. While for Central Cass, they're looking to get to 3-3 with a road win in Hankinson tonight and see if that can propel them to Lisbon later on Thursday. Northern Cass travels to Enderlin. The Eagles at 0-6, Northern Cass at 7-0. So Enderlin looking to spring the upset while the Jags are looking to remain perfect. Lisbon at Fargo Oak Grove tonight. The Grovers sit at 4-2, Lisbon at 2-3. That's just as intriguing as Central Cass at Hankinson. Then you have Richland at Sargent County. The Colts looking for their first Region 1 win of the season. While for Sargent County, they're trying to pick up their 5th win, and in doing so, get one step closer as well, being a top 4 seed. And then you have Tri-State at Waimea Lidgerwood. The Tigers at 0-5 in Region 1 playing. Waimea Lidgerwood sits at 5-1. So a lot of the matches tonight are, if you're going to win, you're going to put yourself one step closer in Northern Cass, Waimea Lidgerwood, Hankinson, and Sargent County to being a top 4 seed, while their opposition is either looking for their first win of the season or trying to, like Central Cass and Hankinson, trying to remain a little bit tighter and see if they can be a big mumbo-jumbo mess, which is what we have right now, 4 through 9 here in Region 1. And a win here tonight for Kindred or a win here tonight for Maple River doesn't solidify that they'll be a top 8 seed, but it definitely helps and gets them one step closer, and even still with an outside chance of being a top 4 seed if everything goes their way. So that's a look at the Region 1 standings and also your out-of-town scoreboard. After tonight for the Kindred Vikings, they will make their way to Fargo for the Shields Invite over the weekend, where on Friday they'll have matches with Valley City, Sioux Falls, Washington, and West Fargo, Cheyenne. While for Maple River, they will travel to Tri-State on Thursday and then head up to Langdon for their tournament That'll be coming up on Saturday. It's the 12-11 Kindred Vikings on the season going up against the 99 Raiders. Both teams again at 3-2 in Region 1 play. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. Again, go online to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. We're back after this with the starting lineups and the opening serve. This is Region 1 Volleyball tonight from the Raider Dome in Tower City, featuring the team clad in blue and Kindred and the team clad in pink tonight here in Maple River on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage, our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Located on the beautiful Goose River in Hillsboro, the Goose River Golf Club offers both recreational and experienced golfers a great round. It's a 9-hole course open to the public, located right off exit 104 on I-29. The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro offers annual memberships for singles and families, also college memberships, first-time memberships, and outside 30-mile radius of Hillsboro membership available as well. Men's Day is Wednesday, Ladies' Day is Tuesday. You can learn more about getting on the Goose River Golf Club, GooseRiverGolfClub.com.
Hometown Community Bank serves both the Hope Page and Maple Valley school districts. If you're interested in an egg loan, real estate, consumer, or commercial loan, Hometown Community Bank can serve you. Give Dwight a call at either branch location in Page or Fingal. Ask Janine about the competitive certificates of deposit or money market rates. Hometown Community Bank is a community bank and proud of the communities they serve, and they wish the best of luck to the Maple River Raiders for many years moving forward with the co-op. Hometown Community Bank is a member of the FDIC.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups first for the visitors on the scoreboard here tonight. That is the Kindred Vikings, head coached by Karina Ashburn. They'll roll like this out in their dark blue uniforms with white numerals outlined in black. Here tonight, Jansen Jordan, a senior at 5'7", Leah Rowland, a libero junior at 5'5". Kennedy Bacco, a junior middle hitter at 5'11". You also have Cassidy Murphy, a senior at 5'8". Ava Spellhog, a senior center at 5'4". Tess Rohrbeck, a senior at 5'6", and Avery Ammerman, a senior at 5'10". Jordheim, Roland, Bacco, Murphy, Spellhaug, Rohrbeck, and Ammerman. The Kindred Vikings, 12 wins, 11 losses on the season, head coach by Karina Ashburn. Now for the Maple River Raiders out in their pink uniforms here tonight with the white numerals outlined in black outside of the libero, and Kiana Leroux, the senior at 5'3". From there you have Iris Richmond. Richmond also a senior at 5'8". Hallie Bisset. Hallie, again, a sophomore center. From there, you also will have Bree Kaloran, a junior at 5'10". Morgan Wilm, a junior at 5'9" for a middle hitter. Addison Hannig, a junior outside hitter at 6'1", and Stella Satrom, a junior middle hitter at 6'3". So Leroux, Richmond, Bisset, alongside with Kaloran, Wilm, Hannig, and Santrum here for the Raiders. 9 wins, 9 losses on the season, 3-2 in Region 1 play. Head coach by Craig Poole. We're back with the first serve from the Raider Dome in Tower City next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hopepage.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Well, the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch runs on the weekends, Fridays through Sundays until October the 29th at the Red River Valley Fair on the West Fargo. At the Red River Valley Fairgrounds, there's new activities this year with a jumping pillow to a trike track, playground, photo opportunities, and more, plus a Dazed in the Maze for adults 21 plus. That'll be October 13th through the 27th. Get your tickets in. For more information, go online to redrivervalleyfair.com. Make it a weekend at the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch at the Red River Valley Fairgrounds in West Fargo. As the Maple River Raiders and the Kindred Vikings, one of 6 Region 1 volleyball matches here tonight across the way. Also, congrats goes out to all the Minnesota Twins fans. There's been a generation of Twins fans who've almost never seen the Twins ever win a postseason game. Their last postseason win was October 5th of 2004. Well, that streak was snapped earlier today when the Twins defeated the Toronto Blue Jays 3-1. Royce Lewis, the second player ever in Twins history, and second of 3 players for the Twins to have 2 home runs in their first 2 postseason career at-bats. Royce Lewis joins Gary Gaetti back in 1987 for that honor. Opening serve at 7:02 on a Tuesday night, and Region 1 volleyball is underway this evening from the Raider Dome in Tower City. Satcham off the block. This one comes back over to the side of Maple River. Quick push. Here goes Kaloran off another block by Baco. Kindred pushes it outside. Here's a power tip across the way by Cassidy Murphy, and the Maple River Raiders will back bump it with Richmond. Good ding in the back here by the Vikings. Murphy comes through the middle of that block. Hanig is there, and then Kiana just has to hit it over on a free ball. Good start for both teams here to find out who gets that opening point. Jansen Jordheim with a rocket, but a dig in the back by Bisek. Kaloran gets it over on the third. Middle, Baco tip. Leroux can't get there, and the Kindred Vikings take the opening point on our City of Hope scoreboard. But that was a flurry of a point to start things off here, as we'll have our first service there of the night for either club. Tied at 1 apiece on our City of Hope scoreboard. Work and play in Hope, North Dakota. From job listings and housing options, search HopeND.com. That again is HopeND.com. Kaloran on to serve. This one will be out of play, and it's a 2-1 contest here in favor of Kindred. Service upcoming for the Vikings, as this would be with Taylor Sanders. Running jump serve just over the net. Good dig by Kiana. Back set. Here goes Richmond into the back row. Kindred able to cover. Wind up hit by Rohrbeck. That'll be out of play. And now we're tied at 2 apiece. Service upcoming here for Richmond. Iris, the senior, at 5'8", tied at 2 here in this first set. This one will be hit down the line. Rohrbeck there with the dig. Tess comes up off the block for the kill. Uses that there with Satcham, but Tess earns her first kill of the match. It's now 3-2 in favor of the Kindred Vikings. Good set as well by Ava there to earn the assist. And it's Karina Ashburn coming down, just making sure they got everything taken care of. Believe there with the long sleeves here for Taylor Sanders. Looks to be all right. Service here by the libero and Roland. Goes the opposite libero and Leroux. Kaloran, quick pass on the outside, and the kill. Bree with the assist, give Addison Hanig her first kill of the match, and so far it's been a point-for-point contest here in the first. Region 1 volleyball tonight on a Tuesday. And more Region 1 volleyball, check out yourliveevent.com. Good one on Thursday night, Lisbon and Central Cass down in Lisbon. This one's going to get tipped. Kaloran there off the net, but Avery Ammerman earns the point. So far for the Kindred Vikings, 3 kills by 3 different players with Kennedy, Tess, and Avery here makes it a 4-3 Viking lead. Service upcoming for Kindred and Greta McKinney, a junior setter at 5'9". Hanig, Kaloran. This one going to be smashed at the net by Avery Ammerman. Makes it a 5-3 contest. Right now here for the Kindred Vikings, talking to Coach Ashburn before the match, and a couple of girls that were not playing last week, as this will be the second service there for Kindred, and able to kind of get back in the lineup here. They added a couple of them on Saturday in that Lisbon Enderlin Invitational. They are full bore now with all engines are rolling, so to speak. So trying to continue that positive from the weekend as we get a ace on the way by B-Set. That'll be the first ace of the night for either club, tied at 5 apiece for Coach Ashburn right now. Trying to have a quality Region 1 road game here and then get ready for a bevy of competition at the Fargo Invite on Friday and Saturday. This one tipped and a kill by Kaloran. Bree with her first kill of the evening. It's now 6-5. On the opposite side, if you're the Kindred Vikings right now, see Maple River. If you're Maple River, it's a busy, busy time of their schedule. They just got done playing a tournament on Saturday just like the Vikings. This one back set. Rohrbeck off her back right foot. Good cover there by Steinke. Now it goes Hanig, and she uses it for the kill. Annis and Hanig with her second kill. Raiders with their largest lead on our City of Hope scoreboard. Maple River will make the road trek down to Tri-State on Thursday, then continue their road swing to Langdon on Saturday. Outside this one going to be pushed by Mauk. Good sprawl attempt by B-Set. Steinke does a good job covering back left corner. Here's the attack now for Kaloran. Roll in for the dig, but off the short ceiling here, Kaloran gets the kill. That's her second. All of a sudden you look up here, Maple River has rattled off a couple of points in a row to stretch out this lead in the first set by 3. B-Set to serve, roll into the back with the dig. This one tied at the net. Unable to get there for Kindred was McKenny. Part of the two-setter rotation here, and Coach Ashburn wants a timeout. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank in Tower City. It's Region 1 Volleyball.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
As we continue on our first match set here, this time out brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. From banking to insurance, let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests. For more info, go online to kindredstatebank.com. Again, that is kindredstatebank.com. 9-5 Raiders here in the first. Rolling tight at the net. DeJoust is going to be hammered home by Morgan Wilm. 10-5 Raiders. That one was put up on a tee here for Morgan after the dig in the back, and right now the passes for Kindred not being crisp. But got enough time in front of them here in the first. This will be hit into the net by Brea Mauk, and so far if you're Maple River, you want to keep this one going, while if you're Kindred, you're looking just for one quick point to get the side out here and get the ball back to your service line. Rolling in the middle, McKenny sets it up. Ammerman tip covered nicely by Hanig. There goes B-Set back to Addison. Back right corner for the kill. A smashing kill for Hanig. That's her third. 12-5 Maple River right now as Addison Hanig with a match-leading 3 kills here in the first. B-Set, this one will be in the back. Kindred with the bump to the outside, pushed across by the Vikings there with Mauk. Middle, set up Morgan. Will blocked at the net. There's Avery. Ammerman gets her second block at the net. Now it's 12-6, and there's the side out that Kindred wanted. On the opposite side, if you look, it was at one point a 6-5 in favor of Maple River, and they just stretched out that lead as they were able to get 7 consecutive points. Wilm gets it over on the third. Vikings, where do they go? They go for the tip. This one not going to get over after the hit there by Cassidy Murphy, now at 13-6. As we'll have a substitution coming on here with Richmond now for the Maple River Raiders. Service with Hanig just over the ribbon, rolling with a good dig. This one gets over on the third by Murphy. Roland pushes it to the outside. There's Kaloran over the block. McKenny sets it up outside. Murphy unable to get it over the net. Now it's a 14-6 advantage here in favor of Maple River as the Raiders are looking to stretch out and hide in this first set. Service by Hanig. This one will be out of play. Service here for Maple River, both Kindred and Maple River with 2 apiece in that category. The serve coming up here for Avery. Good looking serve for the ace. Well, Ammerman's done a little bit of everything here. She's got a kill, she's got a block, she's got an ace and more so far here tonight for the Vikings. What did you expect from one of your senior leaders here this season for Coach Ashburn, part of 6 seniors on the roster this season for the Vikings? Kaloran off the ribbon. McKenney sprawls down. Bacco gets it over. B-set sets. Richmond pushes it across on the third. Ammerman in the back row pushes it back right corner. Kiana with it off the block there with Kaloran. It was touched, and that's going to be a kill. Bree with her 3rd kill for a match-high 3 to tie Hanig, and Morgan Wilm will come on to serve. 15-8 right now here. Maple River tied at 1, 2, and 3, and then all of a sudden Kindred got on a couple of points in a row, but once they hit 5, they saw Maple River get 7 consecutive points, and the Raiders have not relinquished that lead. Kaloran off the block. McKenney set. This one coming across on the hit. That'll be with Brea Mauk. Middle. Satcham looking for the power tip, and she uses it for the kill. She went one-on-one with Bacco there, got enough of the side of Kennedy's hand to earn the point here for Stella Satcham. Service for the Raiders. McKenney. This one over on the third by Mauk. Pushing it outside Richmond. Off the top of the block for the kill. Iris with her first, and we got another timeout on our City of Hope scoreboard. Will break as well here in the first. It's Maple River up by 9.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, commercial insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote.
Second timeout here for the Kindred Vikings here. This timeout brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. It's now 17-8 Maple River over the Kindred Vikings, and the Raiders up by 10-5, up by 13-6, and now up by 17-8. The Vikings will look for a rally to try to come back in this one, or at least get something positive going in the second set. Well, if you're Maple River, the old nail in the coffin is what you want in the first. Take the first and see if you can carry that momentum with you to the second. That's a good-looking spot and a kill here for Kindred after the timeout. Cassidy Murphy with her first, and there's the quick little point that the Vikings needed on their end of the floor. High school volleyball tonight from the Raider Dome here in Tower City. Make sure you patronize all of our sponsors and thank them for allowing us to be here on this season throughout both the Kindred and the Maple River athletic seasons. Maple River sets up a push. Satcham able to have the right-handed swing, and she hits it right down on the block there for the kill. It's now 18-9. Service by Kaloran on the running jump serve. Rolled Spellhog outside Jansen Jordan on a knuckler. Kaloran able to push it over on the second. This one comes Murphy across quickly. Hitting this one over on the third for the Raiders is Sydney Heim. Outside Murphy with a push. Back right corner. Hanig is there. Back set Heim with the tip off of Murphy's right hand. Now Spellhog goes back set Jansen Jordheim. This one will be out of play. There is no touch at the net, or they're going to say it was a net violation. Point awarded here towards the Kindred Vikings. So Kindred takes the point here now at 18-10. So 18-10 as the point was awarded on a net violation. And the Vikings will come to the service line with Taylor Sanders. Sanders with a good serve. Kaloran set middle. Here goes Satcham blocked at the net. Kiana Lee root into the back on the attack to Kaloran. quick passing here and getting there with Sanders. Just going to get a really good pass there to Kennedy, and now it's going to be a 19-10 contest as Kaloran gets her 4th kill of the match. Service on the way here for Richmond. Iris with a running jump serve, rolling with it. This one can be tied at the net, one there by Heim. For the Vikings, they will push it across there with Bacco in a really good spot. Kennedy Bacco with the kill. That'll be her 2nd. And that corner-to-corner placement right now for Kindred. We'll see if they can continue to utilize that as this Region 1 match continues. Rolling to the service line here for the Vikings. Kiana, this one off the ceiling. Steinke's there, and then Kaloran muscles it across on the 3rd. Kindred, back set. The Vikings unable to get that one across, and you could say the old home court advantage there at the tight ceilings. Good job by Esther to hit that 2nd one into some teammates as they push it over, and Kiana Lerood will come to the service line now for Maple River. Raiders up by 5 here in the first set. Kiana with the serve. Pushed, middle, Ammerman, Avery with the kill. One-on-one there with Sydney Hyam, and Avery with her 2nd kill of the night here for the Vikings. Vikings to serve with Greta McKinney. As they're running that 6-2 here tonight with Ava Spellhag as well. 20-12 Vikings. Greta to the service line. This one will be coming to the back. Steinke does a good job getting it across, and Kaloran pushes it then on the 3rd. Vikings over. Kaloran with the dig, bumped on the way here by Kiana, and then attacked across on the 3rd here by Hannig. Good-looking tip by Ammerman, and then another tip here by the Vikings. Tess Rohrbeck was right there as the Vikings win the net battle as they're slowly creeping back into it here. If Kindred gets this down to 20-16, 20-17, we'll see if Coach Poole utilizes his timeout. He's got 2 remaining here in the first. Coach Ashburn has none, and this one will be out of play. Vikings with their 3rd service there as Bissett will come on to serve. As Halley will come to the service line. Vikings, McKinney, 10-foot line, Ammerman into the net, and now it's 22-13. Service continues here for Maple River. That one will be into the net. As the Raiders will take their 3rd service air. And now for the Kindred Vikings, Tess Rohrbeck comes to the service line. Steinke. B-set pushes outside Kaloran off the block, but will have a net violation. This will be on Kindred. And Maple River is now 2 points away from taking set number 1. Coming up, we'll get to our set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. Take a look at some of the stats and any out-of-town scores that we have. That's all coming up on our set recap. Morgan Wilm at the net, blocked here. Maple River has to adjust, and Wilm then gets it over on the 3rd. Rolling, McKinney. This one will be Murphy, and that'll be for the point and the kill. Cassidy Murphy will earn her 2nd, tied at the net there with Kaloran, and Murphy gets that point. Just off the right hand of Kaloran, now it's 23-15. Service by Ammerman. B-set middle, Kaloran looking to answer with a tip, unable to do so. At 23-16. Kindred, though, finding some rhythm here as of late. Ammerman back to the service line. Kiana, B-set with the bump. Richmond can't get it over the nets, and now it's 23-17. So Vikings, as we mentioned, they needed a run in them, and right now Avery Ammerman saw a 23-14 deficit cut down to now 6. B-set middle, Morgan Whelm, one-on-one, and Whelm able to go off the side of Bacco, and a really good placement there in the front left corner of that for the kill. Whelm with her 2nd kill of the match, and she will come on for the set point opportunity. Murphy, middle, Bacco right-handed swing, and that'll be in there for the points. Give McKinney the assist, and Bacco gets her 3rd kill of the match to lead the floor here for the Kindred Vikings. Vikings to the service line here with Ava. Spellhog into the middle. Hanig with the dig. Bako right on cue here. Hanig has to get it over on the third. She does after the ricochet at the net. Vikings outside. Murphy winds. There goes Leroux back left corner on the cover. And then this will be a free ball over here for Kindred. Spellhog sets up Jansen Jornheim for the attack. This one hits around Kaloran, unable to get it over. It's now 24-19. It's a name we haven't said a ton of here tonight in Jansen Jornheim here for Kindred, yet to have a kill here this evening. But she can be one of those who can come right back here for Kindred at any moment. Richmond, good looking spot. Murphy, sprawling attempt to keep it alive. Jornheim, a short one. Kaloran is there. B set. This will be a hit over on the third by Richmond. Spellhog sets it up. Murphy going to be blocked at the net by Kaloran to finish it off. Set number one goes to the team clad in pink here tonight in the Maple River Raiders. Set one on our City of Hope scoreboard, 25-19 Raiders. We're back after this with our set recap here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Become a Viking booster. Do you love the games, the plays, the excitement? Support Viking athletics by becoming a booster. Scan the code or find the quick link to the membership form online. Or when the flag is flying, stop by the ship. Get a new Viking booster sticker free with your membership. Buy an extra one for only $5. Show your Viking pride. Become a Booster Club member.
The Kindred Public School District looks to collaboratively cultivate an environment that challenges learners to reach their full potential in a student-centered, community-supported environment while building authentic relationships that promotes active engagement in learning, literacy, and life. Kindred Public Schools' mission is to educate, prepare, and maximize student potential. Kindred Public School District, student-centered, community-supported. For more info about upcoming school events and news, go online to kindred.k12.us. Make your stop before or after the game at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota. Stop out throughout the week for mouth-watering lunch specials weekdays and mark Friday nights down on the calendar for prime rib, ribeye steak, or some walleye at the Knickerbocker. For more information or to find out about daily specials, give the Knickerbocker a like on Facebook by searching the Knickerbocker. Great food and good people. You can find it all at the Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we come back here, let's get to our set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. It's more than just their company name. It's the way they do business. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. In set number one, there was 3 service errors for both. 1 ace, one by Ammerman for Kindred, one by B-Set for the Maple River Raiders. Kindred led by Kennedy Bako with 3 kills. She was one of 4 Vikings with a kill, while for the Maple River Raiders, led by Bree Kaloran. She was one of 5 Raiders with a kill. Kaloran with the block. Ammerman had 2 on the opposite side for Kindred, tied at 1, 2, and 3. And when it was tied at 3, and that's when Maple River would eventually go on a large run, especially when it got to 5-4, and eventually take set number 1, 25-19. That first set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. They provide first-class service, first-class knowledge, and a first-class experience. For more on your mortgage or anything else, contact the folks again at First Class Mortgage. Outside here goes Murphy through the block for the kill. Cassidy Murphy takes the first point here for the Vikings, as they did in the first set, taking an opening point here on our City Hope scoreboard. Service by Murphy. Kiana there with a dig. Kaloran, that'll be a violation on the double hit now. 2-love in favor of Kindred. Make sure once we get to our post-game show, you stay tuned as we'll hear from a winning coach and winning participant tonight on our post-match interview. That and more. Satrom absolutely uncorks a heater. Stella Satrom with her third kill. 2-1 in favor of Maple River. So we'll get to our player of the game and more. That's all coming up once we get to our post-match show. A volleyball match so far that's gone 23 minutes. Middle, Jordheim, and she hits it right through the wickets of Satrom for the kill. That's Jansen's first one of the match. They get Jansen going here on top of a way that we've seen Ammerman and Murphy playing, even Baco. This Kindred team can come at you in a multitude of different ways. Kaloran to the outside, Hanig over that double block. Murphy does a good job covering. Backs it, here goes Jordheim, and she gets it right back on the Raiders set, and she's got two in a row here against Hanig, and Sandstrom will put up two really good blocks on the Maple River front. 4-1 Vikings. Kiana Leroux, Kaloran, middle, Satrom. Roland does a good job covering. This one off the fan, and now a free ball over here for the Raiders. Kaloran set, push outside, Hanig. This one off of Murphy for the kill. The block didn't come up quick enough as Hanig had a big real estate to work with at the net and cuts that deficit down to 2 here for the Raiders. On our City of Hope scoreboard. Kiana to the service line here. Spellhog sets it up outside. Rohrbeck goes cross court. Ammerman keeps it alive. Kindred backs at Jordheim off and uses the block again. Jansen is now 3 for 3 off the block. That results in kills here in this set for the Kindred Vikings. After having 0 in that first set, Jansen with 3 kills here, and the Vikings take a nice little 5-2 advantage. McKinney to serve. Steinke there with the dig. Kaloran bumps it outside. Here goes Morgan Wilm over the double block right in front of a sprawled out Roland for the kill. Wilm will get her third kill of the match. Service here with Hallie. B set, part of that 2-setter rotation for Coach Craig Poole with her and Kaloran. Ammerman able to get it over across. B set covers. Here goes Kaloran now on the attack. Cross court, McKinney is there as the Vikings just unable to get that one across there with Murphy. A couple of Vikings run into each other momentarily at the net. Murphy then off of her back right foot trying to get that one across. Not for the lack of effort. Service here for B set. Joust at the net, going to be won by Morgan Whelm. You had her and Hanek come up there with Greta McKinney, and Morgan Whelm able to finish that one off. As it's now 5 apiece on our City of Hope scoreboard, and then we're going to have a violation here on the Kindred Vikings here on the rotation to make it now 6-5. So first tie here of the second set, and then Maple River goes out in front right when Vikings make a substitution to serve. As Hallie will continue at the service line. Roland there in the middle. McKinney. And Ammerman runs out of room to make it now a 7-5 contest. For Kindred fans, this seems a little eerily similar from the first. Kindred up 5-2, and since then it's been 5 consecutive points by the Raiders. Murphy will hit this one out of play, and now it's 8-5. And as much as you can give credit to Maple River, Coach Ashburn will know, okay, there's been maybe some hitting errors, some non-crisp passes that you're just giving Maple River here some easy points. Raiders will take it. Outside here goes Ammerman as she earns the point the other side. So Avery Ammerman will have her third kill. You have 3 by Jordheim, 3 by Baco, 3 by Murphy, and 3 by Ammerman. Serve here for Taylor Sanders. Hanig. Hallie. This one goes to Kaloran. Tip and kill. Kaloran will have her match leading 5th kill. Now 9-6 in favor of Maple River. For those of you who are just joining us, Maple River won the first set 25-19. Both teams 3-2 in Region 1 play here this season. Kindred back set, pushed across them by Ammerman. Maple River will give it now to Kaloran, and a rifling shot there. This one at the net, blocked by Ammerman. Oh, what a tip by Hanig. Then eventually smashed by Ammerman one more time. Avery's been all over the floor here today for the Vikings. 9-7 as Kindred earns the serve back, and the aforementioned Avery to the service line. 4 kills, 2 blocks, and an ace here by the senior. And this will be hit out of play, and right on cue, Kindred was looking for a little shot in the arm, and Avery delivered it. Trying to tie this one up now at 9 apiece here in the second. Kaloran push, Richmond off the left-hand tip. Murphy does a good job on the cover. Then here comes a free ball across on the third. Raiders, where will they go? B set middle. Wilm one-on-one over Baco. Ammerman's there down to a knee, then pushed across by Taylor. This one tied at the net. B set on the second. Baco keeps alive. Murphy with a push. Hanig, B set, and Kaloran unable to get that one across, and it's a 9-all affair. Tied at 5, tied at 9 here in set number 2 for high school volleyball from the Raider Dome in Tower City. Kaloran somehow with her right fist gets it across the net. Murphy with a good push. A good looking spot. Saw the defense shift a little bit down the line, and Murphy answers with a point. Vikings trying to make this a one set all apiece if they can win here in the second. They will go with Baco here off the block. A Whelm covered by Kaloran. Whelm then just runs into her teammate here in B set. Now it's a 11-9 contest. Kindred got on in front at 5-2. Maple River answered. Get up to 8-5, and since then it's been the Vikings with a little bit better of this set. Outside Murphy, one-on-one. Hanig with a dig. Back on the side of the Vikings. Kindred will see this one for the kill. Brea Monk will earn her first kill of this second set, and the Vikings right now stretching it out to match their largest lead so far here of the contest at 3 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Kaloran bumps Kiana on a free ball. Chance again for the Vikings to use it. McKinney, Baco, Hanig. Beeson pushes it across now with Richmond. And this one will be a point. 12-10 here as the Raiders will come to the service line. Also in action tonight, Central Cass and Hankinson. Northern Cass and Enderlin as we have a timeout here quickly. As we have a sweat spot on the floor. Lisbon making their way to Oak Grove here tonight in downtown Fargo. Richland and Sargent County. That is also on YourLiveEvent.com this evening. Then Tri-State at Weimar-Lidgewood. Those are some of the other matches going on. This match started just after 7, so a little ahead of play at 7:02. Vikings back set 10-foot line. Murphy. Morgan Whelm is there to cover. Raiders, this will go with Kaloran. Roland does a good job keeping it alive, then trying to pancake one was Greta McKinney. It's now 12-11. Something different this season when it comes to high school volleyball. In the C squad and JV matches, you don't have to play the 3 sets. So this year for some fans, as that one is rifled in there for a kill for the Vikings with Brea Monk. Monk there earns the point at 13-11. With the C squad and JV not going the full 3, kind of got everything a little bit ahead of a schedule here tonight in Tower City. We don't mind that serve on the way here for Ava Spellhog. Richmond, B set, back bump, that goes to Kaloran. Good job by Sanders in the back row. Attack here by Murphy off the block. B set, Richmond. Vikings, Jansen Jordheim off the ribbon for the kill. Jansen will earn her 4th here now. It's 14-11. So since we've been tied at 9, it's been the Kindred Vikings out in front right now. As the serve will continue by Ava. 10-foot line coming middle. Satcham able to get it over on the second there by Richmond. Vikings push it outside. Murphy over for the point. Cassidy Murphy now with her 5th kill. We'll see if Craig Poole wants a timeout. He does. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency on your live events.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly, no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount. Maple Valley Parents is a nonprofit organization whose main purpose is to promote, encourage, and support the Maple Valley students, teachers, and staff. MVP strives to strengthen and enhance the educational and social environment of the Maple Valley School District by providing opportunities for students, teachers, and parents to learn, socialize, communicate, and grow together. MVP Group welcomes anyone to join them in their mission. If you'd like to get involved or see upcoming events, check out the Maple Valley Parents Facebook page.
As we come back here after this serve by the Vikings, Maple River quickly gets it over on the third, answered there by Murphy. Middle comes Satcham off the block of Bacco. Kindred back set rolling with the attack on the third. B set. This goes to Kaloran off the block. Sanders is there. Good looking pass to Spellhog. Now Murphy, and there's going to be a block at the net with Satcham and Kaloran. Kaloran and Satcham were both there again at the net, providing that wall, as it will be now a 15-12 contest. That timeout again brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Go online to kindredstatebank.com, located in the heart of Kindred. 3-point edge here for the Vikings in this second set after falling in the first, 25-19. Kaloran to serve, and that'll be an ace. Second ace of the night here for Maple River, and they're back within 2. Kaloran, Murphy is there. Spellhog to the outside, Jansen Jordheim off the ribbon. Good dig by Kiana Leerud, and then a quick little dump kill here by Kaloran. And now the Maple River Raiders, after the timeout by Coach Craig Poole, have rattled off 2 straight points. Kaloran to serve, Roland is there in the back. Kindred able to get that one across there for Jansen Jornheim off the top of the block, now with 5 kills to match Cassidy Murphy here for the Vikings. 16-14. Kindred 9 points away here in the second. Murphy, a knuckler that floats across. Murphy has to see Kiana Leroux get down to a knee and then hit over on the third there by Jada Von Bank. Rohrbeck cross court. Iris Richmond down the line. This one will be out of play. The Vikings take it back up by 3 at 12-9, 14-11, and now 17-14 here. The Vikings just can't get over the hump and get up by 4 to 5 points. Maple River has had the answer when it's been at 3 here. Satcham, well, right on cue, earns the kill. Give Kaloran the assist. Satcham with her 4th. And both teams have been well balanced here tonight. Jansen and Murphy again with 5 kills. Ammerman has 4. Maple River with 7 by Kaloran, 4 apiece then by Hanig and Satcham. Esther Steinke to the service line. Rohrbeck with the dig. This one comes middle. Jansen with a changeup tip and kill. Jornheim now with her 6th, all in this second set to boot. The winner of this match, again, improves to 4-2 in Region 1 play and puts a little separation with themselves, and also owns the head-to-head against their opposition here tonight. Hanig, that'll be in there for the kill. Addison has her 5th. And if you win this match, you feel like you still have an outside chance. If you can take care of business again, just with 2 region losses, you can maybe sneak your way into a top 4 and don't have to worry about a region play-in match. Otherwise, you get 5 through 8. You at least want to be that bare minimum to host a play-in match, to not have to go on the road. Vikings, here goes Ammerman. Block at the net by Von Bank. This one pushed across, though. Hanig will play it quickly after the set by Kaloran, and that'll be out of play. Scrappy here for the second set, and Kindred Vikings are doing a good job to maybe get into some spaces on the court that they maybe weren't covering in the first set as well, as Greta McKinney will come on to serve here for the junior. That one will be just over the net. Kaloran pushes it. Good-looking tip there by Hanig. Back on Wilm's side, Steinke. This will come now to the Vikings. Outside right-handed swing, and that is going to be out of play. Now 19-17. Serve upcoming here for Halley. Beeson, one of two sophomores on the roster this season, with Lila Richmond for Coach Craig Poole. Good tip by Ammerman, covered there by Hanig. Back set Kaloran. She's going to be blocked at the left side of the hand there by Rohrbeck, and now it's 19-18. Kaloran uses that block for the point, her 8th kill of the match. Serve upcoming for B-set. Rolling there with the dig. Vikings will push it outside. This one will be hit there by Ammerman, but Steinke does a great job keeping that ball up and back on the opposite side, but eventually the Vikings get the points. Brea Malk will earn her 3rd. It's now 20-18 in favor of Kindred. Coming up, we'll get to our First Class Mortgage set recap. We'll see if it's a 1-1 contest, or can the Raiders come back and try to get up 2-love here on the visiting Vikings. Right-handed swing by Morgan Wilm for the kill. She'll handle her 4th. Coach Ashburn has 2 timeouts remaining. Craig Poole has 1 in his back pocket here in this second set. Service by Hanig. Back left corner, Sanders is there. Vikings push outside Murphy. This one will be a point upcoming, and we're tied at 20. First tie since it was 9-up. 3rd tie of the match in this set. And that'll be an ace here for Hanig. 3rd ace of the night here for Maple River, as they lead it now by 1. First lead for Maple River since it was 9-8 Raiders. Kindred right now looking for a shot in the arm. Here goes Murphy, pushes it across. Kaloran is there. Back set, Bree with the attack. Off the ribbon, kept alive. McKinney outside Murphy again. Good-looking spot. And pushed across them by B-set. McKinney sets it up. Murphy again with another tip. Richmond is there. Back set, Kaloran, 10-foot line comes across on the tip for Kindred. Here goes Murphy. Big right-handed swing blocked at the net. Ammerman is there. Avery will have another chance. A power tip kept alive by B-set. Outside goes Richmond. Good-looking spot here for Taylor Sanders. And then Rowland unable to hit it over on the 3rd. And we got a timeout on the floor as the Raiders now lead it by 2. Maple River on a 4-0 run on our City Hub scoreboard here on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
Timeout brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Maple River leads at 22-20 from banking to insurance. Let Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency handle your requests throughout the week, months, and throughout the years as well in Kindred. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining here in this second set. Maple River on a 4-0 run as the Vikings right now set to receive this serve by Hanig. They will go to Ammerman, and Ammerman with a kill shot. Good-looking spot there by Avery. When they've needed something positive to happen so far here tonight, Ammerman has had the answer. And she will get to the service line where she does have 1 ace tonight, the only one for Kindred. B-set middle, Kaloran tip, and a good-looking spot for the kill. That'll be Kaloran's 4th, make that 5th of the set. 9th in the match, and Maple River cuts it to a 2-point advantage now, or adds to it. McKinney, middle, hit over on the third by Bacco. Maple River, here goes Satcham through the block for the kill. Stella with her 5th kill of the night. It's now 24-21, and Coach Ashburn is going to let the girls battle through it here. Wilm, Murphy rises for the kill. Cassidy earns her 6th of the match, and the Vikings back to the service line here, as they will come and play front row now for Jansen Jordan. Coming on to play the setter spot and serving is Ava Spellhog, the 5'4" senior setter. Spellhog floats one across. B set middle. Satcham going to be blocked at the net by Bacco, but eventually Maple River takes the point. As it was blocked at the net, but win on the Kindred Viking side, as Maple River takes set 1, 25-19, and takes set 2, 25-22. Up 2 sets to none here. The Vikings will look to take the third and get it to the fourth, while the Raiders will look to close out the visiting Vikings when we come back from the Raider Dome.
MLGC offers ultra-high-speed broadband, streaming TV, telephone, advanced business services, and commercial-grade video surveillance services. MLGC has a goal to continue to deliver future technologies that make rural communities in North Dakota vibrant places in which to live and do business in. They're your local provider who prides itself on its unmatched customer service with a small-town touch. MLGC has offices in Enderlin, Cooperstown, and Kindred. For more info, go to mlgc.com.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
It was October 1st, 2009. We needed some machinery for the farm. We decided to see if we could become a dealer, and that's kind of grown into what it's been today.
We offer basically anything short line. Seed tenders, fertilizer spreaders, sprayers. We can really set ourselves apart by the knowledge we have in those things, by the amount of units we have on hand at all times.
I just have a passion for helping people, getting to know people. It just becomes a lot of fun.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
As we come back, this set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. It's the way they do business. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing your existing mortgage, their dedicated team takes the time to understand your financial situation. Located in Fargo on 25th and 13th. For more information, go online to firstclasscorp.com. Then again, it's firstclasscorp.com. Maple River takes the set 25-22. Kaloran with 9 kills. Well, you had 6 apiece now so far for Jordheim, and you have Murphy. As Kindred, well, they've done it in the first, second, and the third. They take the opening point here, as the Vikings will try to continue with it here after that ace by Ava. That'll be the second ace of the match here for the Vikings. Again, our set recap brought to you in part by First Class Mortgage. 25-19, 25-22 here inside the Raider Dome. And another good-looking serve. Satcham gets it over on the third. Vikings push outside. Here's Rohrbeck, kept alive by Kiana Leerud. Richmond over the double block. Roland is there. Vikings middle, right-handed hit over across, and then just unable to talk with it. Bacco with the point, now 2-love in favor of the Vikings. Out-of-town score, Northern Cass takes the opening set in Enderlin 25-20 for Northern Cass. And that's going to be another good-looking serve here for Ava. So Spellhaug has been right on cue here for Kindred in this third. 3 good-looking serves and 3 points in a row. Hanig, B-set, middle, Satrum, going to be blocked at the net. And then we're going to have a lift. So that one blocked here by Baco to make it 4-0. Service here for Ava will continue. Satrum and Kaloran pushes this one over on the third. Vikings set outside. Rohrbeck off the block, right back on the Viking side. Jordheim pushes it outside. Rohrbeck tip covered nicely by B-set. Bump, here goes Kaloran here cross court. Jordheim keeps it alive, just unable to run out of room then for Kindred. So a good looking kill on the way here for Maple River, as Kaloran will come on to the service line. This one will be served out of play. Something we didn't say in that third set for either club. It's now 5-1, or in the second set, excuse me. Up to the service line for the Vikings now will be Taylor Sanders. Again, congratulations goes out to Minnesota Twins fans, as it's been nearly a generation of fans. First time since October 5th of 2004, or 6,397 days since the Twins won a postseason game. Royce Lewis with 2 home runs, 3-1 Twins. They play tomorrow again at 3:30. Pass will be out of play. Now it's 6-1 here for the Vikings. Service for Taylor Sanders. Murphy uncorks one. And so far, the difference in this set has been the serves here by Kindred. Whether it's been Spellhog or now what we've seen at the service line with Sanders. Maple River, Satrum left hand blocked at the net by Jordheim, covered nicely by Murphy. Backs it on the way, Jansen, Jordheim off the block there of Richmond. Maple River, Kaloran pushes it outside, blocked at the net again here by the Vikings. Kaloran then puts it over on the third. Vikings, where will they go? They go outside. Murphy with a tip and a perfect spot for the kill. Cassidy Murphy with her 8th kill of the match. And the third set right now is all Kindred, and we'll take a timeout on our City of Hope scoreboard. Vikings out in front early here in the third.
The Ringneck is the perfect stop for lunch or dinner in Leonard, North Dakota. They have a wide variety menu from burgers, wraps, steak, chicken, and seafood. For that small-town family-owned dining experience, check out the Ringneck today. To place an order ahead of time for takeout, call 701-645-2461. That's 701-645-2461. For more information and daily food specials, search the Ringneck on Facebook. That's the Ringneck in Leonard.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
As we come back for the Kindred Vikings, they have a service error, as it will be 8-2 now. Maple River with the serve after the timeout by Coach Poole. Richmond, and then we're going to have a rotation violation here on the Vikings. So Maple River will take a couple consecutive points after the timeout and see that 7-point deficit trimmed down now to 5 as Richmond continues to serve. Roland in the back. Vikings push it to the outside. Murphy over. Kaloran Hanig off the block. Sanders does a good job getting down to keep that one going. Murphy with a big right-handed swing off of the block there of Satrum, and Cassidy now with her 9th kill of the match for the Vikings. Match high so far is 10 for Kaloran. Serve here for Roland. Rolling into the back. This one will be a service error. Both teams with at least one here. That's the second for the Vikings. Maple River has one in their own comparison here in this third set. Kiana to serve. Good-looking spot. Vikings pushed across them by Avery Ammerman. Dump kill opportunity by Kaloran. Bree then. And this one will be unable to get over the net. Murphy is there. Now it's going to be a 10-4 contest. For the Vikings, after tonight, they will have a couple of days before the Fargo Invitational, the Shields Invite. Teams from South Dakota, North Dakota, going to be a flurry of high school volleyball in the Fargo Metro this weekend. Through the block there is Hannig. That'll be on Friday and Saturday for Kindred. Hit out of play then by Murphy, now at 10-5. Well, for Maple River, they will get their traveling shoes as they will make their way to Tri-State. Upcoming on Thursday, then head to Langdon for their tournament. That'll be on Saturday. B set to serve. Roland is there in the back. Baco bump. Ammerman pushes across then. Maple River, B set, punch then by Hannig, back right corner. Vikings, Murphy, tipped. Kaloran is there for the point. Kaloran will pick up the block. She's got a couple of those. She's got an ace and 10 kills tonight. Here for Bree, service by B set. Rolling there with the dig. Set up middle. Good-looking spot on the hit there by Brea Mauk. Hannig trying to get it across on the third and does on a sprawling attempt. Vikings back set. Brea, this one going to be dug, but we're going to have a net violation on Maple River. Vikings will take the point now at 11-6. Vikings football. They will host the Mayport CG Patriots on Friday night. We'll have that contest for you on yourliveevent.com. Max McQuillan and Lucas Clubundy will be on the call. For the Vikings, able to get this one across by Rohrbeck on the third, and then we'll have a double hit at the net. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, they will host the Lemoore Litchfield Marion Lobos. What is essentially going to be a playoff game for Maple River. A win keeps their postseason chances alive. A loss nearly will potentially knock them out, barring what other results happen on Friday in 9-man football. This one will be hit out of play by Rohrbeck, but she just missed the back right corner. Now it's 11-8. So check out yourliveevent.com for more high school coverage throughout the rest of this week. Volleyball on Thursday, yourliveevent.com coaches show. Will be tomorrow night at 7, that and more. This one will be hit out of play. Now 11-9, and we got a timeout on the floor by Coach Ashburn. We'll break as well. This timeout brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance on your live event.
It's cleaner with Gleaner and less money, too. Find the savings on Gleaner Combines at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada. Now, listen to this. 0.99% interest, less than 1% interest, 0.99 interest for 5 years on all new Gleaner Combines, or choose 0% interest for 24 months. These Gleaner Combines are getting raving reviews from the demonstrations and from those who have purchased Gleaner Combines this summer. Gleaner Combines from Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada.
Time on the floor again, 11-9 in favor of the Kindred Vikings as they lead it by 2 over the Raiders of Maple River. This timeout again brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. It's the Vikings lead it by 2 here in the third after Maple River won the first 25-19 and Maple River won the second 25-22. Coach Poole and Coach Ashburn both with one timeout remaining here in this third set. Also a reminder, check out the Lost in the Valley Corn Maze and Pumpkin Patch that runs on the weekends, Fridays through Sundays until October the 29th. Get your tickets, and for more information, go online to RedRiverValleyFair.com. That's RedRiverValleyFair.com. Service error here after the timeout. Avery Ammerman will step up to the line here for the Vikings. Ammerman, good-looking serve. Kiana Leroux, B set, back set. This will go Kaloran for the tip and the kill. Kaloran, she's got that one mapped out so far here tonight for the Raiders. At now 12-10. Morgan Wilm, this one just over for the ace. The fourth ace by 4 different players here tonight for the Raiders. They're trying to tie this one up for the first time in the third set. Kindred so far to this point has led wire to wire in the third. Murphy, Vikings will push this one then by Roland. Wilm, Maple River back set. Here goes Calor, and this one will be out of play. Also for the future Kindred Vikings fans that'll be coming who have players from junior on down, they will be playing in a different gymnasium next season here when they head out to Tower City, as Maple River will be playing in a new gymnasium again as they're building a new one here at Maple Valley. So this will be a point on the way now for the Vikings at 14-11. Vikings done a really nice job at the net here in this third set, either causing some havoc with some good-looking attack and eventual kills or putting up a block. Murphy trying to get that one across, unable to keep it up and going as Kaloran takes the point. For the Vikings, they're used to their school getting a little bit of a reboot here, going from what was the old high school, now elementary, into their current digs. What they've done out there with the baseball and softball diamonds as well over the years, all keeping well upgraded, as now it's a 14-13 contest. As Kaloran will have a chance to tie here for the Raiders. That one just off the ribbon, and that'll be an ace. 14-all here in the third. A match that the Kindred Richland Vikings, or this set, they need to win to continue this match going well for the Maple River Raiders. They're looking to close out the Vikings here on their home court, as this match has gone 60 minutes old. Set up, Baco, right-handed swing for the kill. Give Spellhog there the assist. On the opposite side, the kill coming now for Kennedy Baco. That's her 5th of the match, and the Vikings regain the advantage up by 1. Running jump serve here by Taylor Sanders. Richmond with the dig. Kaloran bump outside. Hyam is there on the third. Vikings. Jordheim, and this will be a point, and we'll have a net violation here on Maple River. So after the tie, Kindred with back-to-back points on our City of Hope scoreboard as they lead it now by 2. Sanders, Kiana, outside, Hyam down the line, covered nicely by Kindred, but then it should just be a free ball over on the third with Murphy. Kaloran sets up Satcham, and Satcham didn't get all of it, but got enough to get that one over the net for the kill. Her 7th of the match. Service here by Richmond. 16-15, Maple River out in front. As this one will be a service error here on Maple River. We have 6 so far here in that category tonight for the Raiders. For the Vikings, they currently have 5 in that category. Service here for Leah Rowland. Rowland to serve. Hannick there with the dig. Kaloran backs it on the way. This one tipped across them by Satcham. Jansen Jordheim trying to get that one over the double block, unable to do so. Now it's Murphy here, able to find her footing and hit it across on the third. Pushed outside. Hannick down the line, covered nicely by Sanders. Murphy again, 10-foot line. Esther Steinke does a good job in the back row. Now Hannick in a perfect spot down the line for the kill. Hannick with her 6th kill of the match, and Maple River with a chance to tie yet again at the service line. As we'll have a quick timeout here. A reminder still to come. We'll get to our post-game show once we eventually get there, to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Also our Artie Canner Prizes feature precision play of the match. That and more eventually once we get to our post-game show. Make sure you stay tuned for that. And our post-match interviews with the winning coach and a particular player or two. Kiana Lee-Rude. I'll see this one come across, and that'll be a service error now at 18-16. Serve upcoming for Kindred with Greta McKenney. McKenney to the back right corner. Kiana is there. Kaloran pushes it. Here goes Hanig, and she's going to be blocked by Avery Ammerman. It's her third block of the night for Ammerman. And now the Vikings are 6 points away from taking this third set. Served by McKenney. That one will be out of play. Both teams again with one timeout remaining here in this set if they need to take it. Service upcoming here for B-Set, the sophomore setter. Rolling with the dig, back set. Murphy trying to punch this one across, unable to do so. Now at 19-18. Service will continue here by Hallie. Sanders, Vikings push outside. Ammerman on corks one. Kiana keeps alive off the ricochet. Then Steinke at the net earns the kill. Ammerman went to go block that one, and Esther put it off the side there of Ammerman to earn the point. Esther with the kill, and now it's a 19-all contest. Tied at 14, tied at 19 here in the third. Bassett continues to serve. This one will come middle. Bassett does a good job keeping it alive. Now Hanig off her back left heel. Kindred outside. Murphy is there. Back row. Steinke. Maple River. Hanig over the block. That'll be in for the kill. Addison Hanig earns her 7th kill of the match, and Maple River takes a 1-point lead on our City Hope scoreboard. A timeout on the floor here for Maple River and Kindred as Coach Ashburn wants to talk it over with the Vikings.
Welcome to the Shift, Viking Nation. New merch, new designs. The Viking Booster Club has options for him, her, and all the kids. Let's go, Vikings. Get outfitted for the new year. Refresh your favorites from top to bottom. If the flag is flying, the ship is open for business. Carhartt nips are back in stock, plus new lids. Find the merch. Get the gear.
This time on the floor brought to you in part by Kindred State Bank and Insurance Agency. Kindred has 0 remaining, while on the opposite side, Maple River, they have one up by 1 here from the Raider Dome in Tower City, looking to close out the Vikings in 3. Maple River on the opposite side for Kindred here, looking to try to find a way to win this set and get it to 4. Murphy down the line. Kiana Leerood's there, back set. Here goes Kaloran, and that'll be in there for the kill here for the Raiders. Kaloran now with the baker's dozen in that category. 21-19 Maple River. And for Maple River, they took their first lead at 20-19 here of the set. Now up by 2, and B-Set, when she's been at the service line, done a nice job here for the Raiders. And speaking of a nice job, Hanig earns the block at the net. One-on-one there with Murphy, now 22-19. 3 points either way you look at it. 3 away for Maple River to win. 3 now for Kindred to come back from. And they get one back here with an Ammerman ripcord shot in the back row. Avery with the kill. Service upcoming here for Cassidy Murphy. Murphy with the serve. Hanig is there, and then we're going to have a violation on the lift. So 22-21. Maple River leads it by 1 on our City of Hope scoreboard. Murphy will look for another quality serve at the line. Instead, this one goes out of play. 7th service serve of the night here for the Vikings. Maple River 2 points away from a sweep. Hanig to the service line. Murphy there. Good ding. McKenney set. Here goes Ammerman. Tip and kill. Lavery hasn't used that too much here tonight, but she handles that one perfectly here for the Vikings. Service by Ammerman. Trying to tie this one up. Kiana with the dig. B-Set pushes it across on the second. Murphy. Here goes Rohrbeck. This one will be out of play. And now for the Maple River Raiders, it's a match point opportunity. serve upcoming here for Morgan Wilm. Vikings push outside this one, unable to get over the net, and the Maple River Raiders sweep the Kindred Vikings here tonight from the Raider Dome in a match that takes 1 hour and 8 minutes to play. Maple River takes the sweep 25-19, 25-22, and 25-22. Killorn with 13 kills to lead the floor for Maple River, while for Kindred, they were led by Cassidy Murphy with 9 kills on the night. The Vikings dropped to 12-12 on the season and 3-3 in Region 1 play, while for the Maple River Raiders, they will improve to 10-9 now on this season and improve to 4-2 in Region 1 play. We're back with our post-game show after this from the Raider Dome here in Tower City.
For 20 years, 702 Communications has been connecting people and businesses to the world through internet, telephone, and TV. And as your needs have changed, so has 702. Our dedication to our community and customers runs deep. So when you call, we listen. And you can trust that we'll never stop working to bring the latest technology to our friends and neighbors. Thank you for 20 years in business. The best is yet to come.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities. There hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As we get to our post-game show, let's get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge Energy, life takes energy. Go to enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge, energy for life. And well, for the Maple River Raiders, some really nice back row play again by Kiana Leroot, and alongside Esther Steinke here, able to really take a couple of points that maybe wouldn't have been there for Maple River. But Killorn with 13 kills here tonight for Bree. She had a match high, also a couple of aces and a couple of blocks at the net. Brielle Killorn or Bree, she is going to be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game for the Maple River Raiders. In our RD Canada Prizes feature precision play of the match, well, that comes to the service line, and it seemed like every time when Hallie Bissett was able to come out here, B-set for Maple River, they would just make long extended runs. Not so much because she was earning an ace after an ace after an ace, even though she had one of those. They just played well, they hit well, and they passed well here. And when you can have someone consistently get 4, 5, 6 quality serves off in a row and kind of make a little run, that really takes a lot with it. So that is our Artie Cantor Prizes feature precision play of the match. Again, the service line here for Hallie Bissett. Artie Cantor Prizes with locations in Hillsboro and Drayton. For precision planting updates, information, questions, and more, contact RDK Enterprises again at Hillsboro and Drayton. Contact them at planterdoc.com. That is planterdoc.com. They are here to help you. So with the win for Maple River, again, they go to 4-2, while for the Kindred Vikings, they drop now to 3-3 on the season in Region 1. Maple River will be in sole of 6th place moving forward, barring the outcomes of what happens with Sargent County and for Fargo Oak Grove. While on the opposite side, for the Vikings, they're going to be in 7th, barring the outcomes with Central Cass and Lisbon if they're in sole place or if they're going to be tied. Again, that is your set recap and also your player of the game. We're back after this with our post-game comments. That's coming up here from Tower City.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we continue on our post-game show, our Enbridge Energy player of the game, that is Bree Kaloran here. And Bree, first and foremost, congratulations on the win. It's a Region 1 victory as well. It gets you to 4-2 now in region play. So how valuable was it from the start to come out, find a way to take that opening set and carry that with you for the remainder of this match?
I loved our energy and our confidence right from the beginning, and that really carried us through the whole game. It even got us out of a couple ruts that we've really been struggling to get out of in the season.
And just a nice balance across the board. You had 5 aces tonight, a handful of blocks at the net, but it wasn't just one particular person. It was Morgan, it was Addison, a company. When you can get that going, what does that do for this year's team?
I love the aggressive swings we had tonight. We've been really passive in the past, and I love that we just came out swinging tonight.
Take us through, Cassidy Murphy, you two had a battle there at the net trying to get that block or trying to earn that tip. What's that kind of rivalry but also friendship a little bit like?
I love Cassidy Murphy. We travel together, and I love our little competitive rivalry, friendship, whatever you call it. It really lit a fire under me tonight, kicked me into shape.
Able to get 13 kills to lead the floor. What was working for you in terms of seeing the volleyball tonight, finding where that defense was to either get that tip or, really come aggressive at the attack here, Bree?
Yeah, it's really, I owe it all to my back row. We couldn't get kills without ups, and hey, they were swinging and putting it in places too. I'm going to give them that. Those Vikings, they can really place the ball too. So it's really all about reading the defense, and I really stopped swinging there a little bit in the second set, but I got my confidence back in the third.
You mentioned about the back row with Esther, also Kiana. When they can keep those plays alive and literally steal points from you, how much does give that confidence to you both as a setter but also as a hitter?
That is the type of plays we need all the time, and I just love seeing that because it really brings the whole team together and gives us that extra confidence we need to move forward.
Bree, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck moving forward throughout the rest of this week. We'll continue on our post-game show after this.
Growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
I'm Mandy Latour. I'm confident in the game, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
As we continue on our post-game show, joining us now is Maple River head coach. That is Craig Poole. Craig, before we get to this volleyball match, in terms of the team aspect, let's talk about the player that we just chatted with, Bree Kaloran, a spark plug here. Match high 13 kills. They had her down for a couple of aces, a couple of blocks at the net. Her and Cassidy Murphy were kind of going at each other a little bit there in a good, friendly
It was funny.
rivalry,
They were
right?
laughing at each other.
But what did you see from Bree's performance here tonight?
The biggest thing is Bree is very athletic, and she's very smart. She plays volleyball a lot, so she knows what to do. And when she's going up, I did have to chew her out for one little thing. But other than that, I mean, she did outstanding. She does a great job of hitting and finding the open spots and her tipping. Like I say, she's just so smart,
And then you look at B-Set, what she was able to do. I mean, she only gets one ace, but for Hallie here, it seemed like every time when she got to the service line, it wasn't just one or two. It was 4, that led to 5, that led to 6, and we saw some runs in the first, second, and the third for you guys. And it seemed like every time when you went on a run, she was the one serving here, Craig.
She's got this uncanny ability. She doesn't hit the ball like really hard, but she does hit great floaters, and so they always kind of misjudge it a little bit when they're coming in. And like you say, she might not get a ton of aces, but she keeps them out of system. And then all of a sudden they're scrambling, and now they're trying to hit from behind the attack line, and it's just difficult.
What did this win do here to get you now to 4-2 in region play? You got another region game 48 hours from now on the road in Tri-State before you head to Langdon to earn some customer service miles, if you will, on the bus. But at the end of the day here, what do you hope to take from what you saw here tonight and bottle this puppy up for the rest of this volleyball week?
We after last weekend, there was a couple instances where we struggled a little bit, and it was like we broke down mentally. And so we kind of really worked on that yesterday, talking about things we can do, even the ways to approach a person that makes a mistake. And everything today, I did not see any of that. It was just that mistake was done, move on, and get ready to go. Think about the sets 2 and 3. We were down in those, and you're against a good team, but yet it would just slowly build your way back up into it.
And able to, again, Esther steals a couple points, Kiana able to steal a couple points in that back row. Again, what is it just about those two when they can cover that end line and go side to side? That just seems to add just another spark or go from first to second gear, whether that helps your defense, obviously, but it seems to really help into the offense when they're able to steal those points.
It does. It's such a morale booster. You're sitting there thinking that, oh my God, we're going to be giving them a point, and the next minute, they find a good place to put the ball, and the other team's kind of watching, expecting normal things to kind of happen, and not anticipating what they do. So then it just kind of works out. It's nice.
It's nice. It's nice. I'll put you on the spot here. Are you a Minnesota Twins fan?
Yes.
Okay, they picked up the win 3-1, first time since 2004 that so it's been literally a generation. You have some girls on your team that doesn't know what a Minnesota Twins postseason victory feels like here, Craig. And Royce Lewis hit 2 home runs. First time in Twins history, just the third player ever. But Gary Gaetti in '87 hit 2 home runs in his first.
I was still younger.
In his first 2 at bats. So maybe this is a good omen, right, for Minnesota Twins fans.
I think so. Twins fans and for us, we were even trying to figure out, like even with us, how long has it been since they've beat Kindred in volleyball?
Yeah.
And I have no clue. Some of the coaches were going, 20 years or so, maybe.
Yeah.
And so. Hey, seeing some milestones happen today, Twins, I'm good too.
And it puts you in a nice-looking spot here. Again, you were tied for 6th entering play here tonight, barring the outcomes of some other spots. Now you'll have the game in hand over the Vikings, Craig. So I'll just ask you this. What would a win to continue this down in Tri-State really do for not just the momentum on this club, but also when you take a look at those region standings to try to pick up your 6th win potentially in the region play on Thursday?
We are going to be sitting in a good position. There's no doubt about it. And we really don't care. Because right now, who knows what can – a couple plays here and there, and it can turn different. But it's just all about that confidence as you get the confidence going towards the regional play and just keep building on that.
Hey, Craig, as always, thanks so much for your time, and hope the Twins can take care of the Blue Jays tomorrow at 3:30.
Okay. Tell you what, you do a fantastic job. We really thank you guys for coming out here.
Awesome. Thank you, Craig.
You bet.
We're back after this with a look at the stats on your live event.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders as they compete on and off the court and field. They put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish their goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience, with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, go online to eeeinc.com or stop by the office in Page for more information. Make your next project a winner with the team at Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Keep your car moving along with the team at Elite Automotive Center in Fargo. What sets Elite Automotive Center apart from the herd is their truly extensive list of services. From brake and tire service to tune-ups and battery replacement, there's no job too big or small for their ASE certified technicians. Schedule your next oil change by going to EliteAutomotiveCenter.com or scan the QR code on your screen now. Never settle for standard service. Stop by Elite Automotive Center today in Fargo.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at Enbridge.com.
As we continue on our post-game show here on YourLiveEvent.com, again, the Maple River Raiders and the Kindred Vikings, a win here for Maple River picks them up and gets them to their fourth win in the region play again at 4-2, while for the Vikings, they will drop to 3-3 now on this season. Some other scores that we heard of: Northern Cass sweeps by Enderlin, Central Cass up 2-1 in Hankinson tonight, which would really start moving some stuff around as the Pirates again are 4-1 in region play. Central Cass is 2-3. Lisbon at Oak Grove. Last we saw, Oak Grove was up 1-0. Also, Tri-State visiting Weimar-Lidgerwood here tonight. So after volleyball gets done here this evening, we'll get one step closer to find out what that postseason will look like, and we will have the Region 1 volleyball tournament again a week. Make that a month from almost today on November the 6th in Lisbon for the quarters, semis, and eventual the third place and the championship. Your final again on our City of Hope scoreboard: 25-19, 25-22, and 25-22 here this evening. The Maple River Raiders led by Killorn with 13 kills. You had 7 by Satcham, 7 by Hanig, 4 by Wilm, 2 by Richmond, and 1 by Steinke. For the Raiders, 2 aces by Killorn, Hanig, Wilm, and B-Set with 1 each. Killorn with 3 blocks. Then you had Wilm, Hanig, and Satcham with 1. For the Vikings, Cassidy Murphy with 9 kills. 7 then for Avery Ammerman, and then Jansen Jordheim with 6. 5 for Baco, Brea Malk with 3, and Tess Rohrbeck with 2. Aces, Ava Spellhog with 2. Avery had 1. Blocks went with Avery with 3. Murphy and Baco had 1 apiece. So that is a look at your final numbers here in this one as well. The Kindred Richland Vikings now 12-12 on the season, 3-3 in Region 1 play. They head to the Shields Invite in Fargo upcoming on Friday with matches against Valley City, Sioux Falls, Washington, and West Fargo, Cheyenne. While for the Maple River Raiders, they improved to 10-9 on the season and 4-2 in Region 1 play. For Maple River, they will travel to Tri-State trying to get to 5-2 in the region, and then they will make their way to Langdon on Saturday in the tournament. On behalf of Coach Ashburn and Coach Poole, join us, and for Brie Killorn, join us on the postgame show. I'm Chase Miller, repeating tonight's final. The Maple River Raiders pick up the sweep over the Kindred Vikings tonight from the Raider Dome on YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying a new home, but worried about the interest rate and terms from your bank? At First Class Mortgage, we'll find a mortgage that fits your needs. Shopping national banks and other lenders for the lowest rate and most affordable terms, saving you time and money. So all you need to worry about is enjoying your new home. First Class Mortgage. Our expertise, your peace of mind. Put an expert to work for you. Call today.